Hello. We've got wet and windy weather on the way for Sunday, so it's fair to say it's a weekend of two halves. And on Saturday, most of us had plenty of sunshine through the afternoon. That was how the skies looked in the Mumbles around the Swansea area. The day's top temperature was 15 Celsius in Nantwich and Cheshire. That's about 6 above average for the time of year.
That's a rather foreboding photograph, I have to say.
Yeah, certainly a tale of two halves this weekend, Roger. Hope you managed to get out and enjoy the sunshine that many of us had yesterday, because it's all changed today. Wet and windy weather is on its way. The best of the weather is likely to be in the southeast today, but some of that rain really quite relentless once it arrives, and it's going to be accompanied by gale force gusts of wind. So
I was out yesterday and the snowdrops have been out in bloom for some time, Louise, but yesterday daffodils and crocuses, a bit of sunshine, a bit of warmth in the air. Oh, so much to enjoy.
Teasing everybody, because I'm going to...
Well, you're going to spoil it all, aren't you? Is it red sky in the morning, shepherd's warning? Look at that.
Yeah, exactly. But we are almost there, aren't we? Spring is just around the corner. And actually, this week, we will have days of warm spring sunshine almost. But we'll also have some stormy weather, and we've got some today. So really, it's all changed. Thank you, Dave, for sending this in. I have to say, you've had the best of the weather in Devon.
I think there's rain for most today, is it?
Yeah, unfortunately, Roger, it is, and you can see quite clearly we've got quite a wet story across Northern Ireland so far this morning. The rain arrived during the early hours of Sunday morning. It's quite windy with it as well. But there's more wet weather to come through the middle part of the week. There's a lot of uncertainty to the middle to the end of the week, but certainly this theme is going to continue. One day fine and quiet, the next day wet and windy. And if you want more details, if that's going to impact you in your area, don't forget, download the BBC Weather app. If not, I'll be back in half an hour. Back to you two.
You don't get a pleasant smile from the weather app, Louise, even when it's bad news.
Quite right, Roger. Listen to me instead.
Exactly. Thank you very much. Most people are going to get a little damp today.
Yes, Roger, that's putting it lightly. I'm being a bit cheeky, actually. I'm just showing you what a difference a day makes. This was Northern Ireland yesterday. This is Northern Ireland this morning, cloudy with outbreaks of heavy rain.
Good afternoon. The Met Office warnings quite widely across the UK for wind and rain today. It's stark contrast to the sunny conditions we had yesterday. Driving things, this area of low pressure with the strong winds, weather fronts pushing across the country. And that is being driven by a fairly active jet stream. Cold air again across the UK and across the US and Canada. I mean, quite a straight and fast jet stream. But notice how that jet stream through this week becomes a bit more undulating. It slows at times as well. And that means the week ahead will be a lot more changeable and not quite as severe in terms of weather conditions. Underneath that, some heavy rain. The Met Office have now issued an amber weather warning in these parts of South Wales. With 100 millimetres possible, there will be some flooding and certainly further travel disruption, which could be ongoing into Monday.
Hello. We've had a real change of weather fortunes compared with yesterday's fine sunny weather that many of us enjoyed through the afternoon. This afternoon, not so nice.
Hello again. Well, we've certainly seen split conditions across the capital throughout this weekend. Saturday for most of us was fine and dry out there, whereas today, well, although we got off to a bright start for many of us, it's been a grotty end to Sunday with cloud and rain in places.
Good evening. A wet and windy end to the weekend for most places, and we still have an amber warning for rain for the Swansea and Cardiff areas of South Wales, valid until first thing tomorrow. Very heavy rainfall in that area, likely to cause problems and significant flooding before dawn.